When you start feeling the pressure in your head, you start getting those tension headaches, think about what stress levels you are under. Now, your body does store unprocessed emotional pain as that muscle tension, as the chest tightness, as the appetite reduction or inflection. Your body is not being dramatic, it's simply documenting what you're going through. So, I want to talk about dismissing those symptoms and what it does to your body. So, oftentimes, like right before recording this, I was experiencing a headache. And I was like, so let me just go ahead and pop some aspirin. I did that and it went away. But as I was as I was beginning to record this podcast, I was thinking I didn't just suppress the stress. And there was some rejection that happened prior to me recording this as well. And I was thinking to myself, I didn't suppress, I didn't address, I suppressed. I suppressed it with Advil. I suppressed it with, perhaps drinking more water, getting some electrolytes. I suppressed it, but really, I didn't address it. So, what happens when we suppress rejection and we don't address it, our body is affected. So I'll say that again. What happens when we suppress rejection and we don't address rejection, our body is affected. And so a while back, actually recently, I was struggling with fibroids. And a lot of research, a lot of research, I did a lot of research. I suffered for many years with fibroids, probably close to 14 years with fibroids that I know of, right? And so my body over time was signaling something that I didn't know. Now, a lot of research shows that fibroids is a result of stress, inflammation, a whole lot of other things that I won't get into today. But I suppressed it and I accepted it, but I didn't deal with it, which is why I suffered for so long. And oftentimes, that's what we do in our lives when we experience rejection from family, work, which I talked about in a previous episode. Um, our body, it suffers, and our body tends to accept it. Then our body starts going out of whack. And what we don't do is we don't address it as women. We're conditioned just to continue to plow through it. And one other science-based fact is Bessel van der Kolk says that the body keeps score. Trauma stored somatically equals to the body holding unprocessed pain. Trauma and repeated rejection live in the body, not just your memory. So as we are holding on to that trauma and or even just the rejection, because maybe we don't go to therapy and we just say, we're gonna just wait for it to flow over. We're not really addressing it. We're suppressing it. And, just like I talked about, women are conditioned on moving through, pushing through, being the strong one, where we intellectualize pain and we just push through it and we don't really address it. And so the body will find its ways to speak through different illnesses, pain, insomnia, exhaustion, if we don't listen to it. And so I want to say this, your body is a messenger. It's not your enemy. It is the way of communication because our body is saying, hey, wait, wait, wait. You need to take care of yourself. Stop. I'm not doing well. But what we do is we take an Advil and we keep it pushing. And so I want to take this moment to speak to the individual right now who's watching this and saying, it's time for you to stop. It's time for you to process. Stop suppressing and start accepting and addressing.